Hey, what's going on there, guys? I just want to do an update on Ford Truck Month. This past weekend, I did have some time, both Saturday and Sunday, to work on this a little bit. And doesn't look like I really have a whole lot done, but I got everything all cleaned up. Just sitting here, kind of mocked up a little bit. I got the front suspension lowered, and same with the rear suspension. And what I did was, basically I took the leaf spring in the front, and I flattened it out. And then the little channel that it sets in here, I took a file, and I filed that down, so the spring will drop down a little bit further. And then, how well you'll be able to see it here. Up in here, the other side of the channel, I flattened that out because it did look like it was here. I flattened it out. That gave me another surface. Sorry about the camera there, guys. Give me another surface to glue the axle to, so it would stay in place. And I did the same thing for the rear suspension. The channel that the spring set in, I had a little file run through there a little bit, dropped it down considerably, and then it's kind of hard to tell, but it's very little. I was able to heat it up a little bit right here, both points. And I was able to bend it just a little wee bit, and it dropped the axle. Well, it actually would raise the axle just a little bit to lower it. So hopefully, with that done, it'll set low enough for me. Like I said, just I got the bed and the fender assembly there cleaned up. The cab, same with it. I got it cleaned up, got a little bit of assembly done to it, the firewall in it, got the doors, excuse me, got the doors, the hinges, I had them working nicely, and the top part of the hinge here kept coming loose on the cab, and I just very gingerly was using the Tamiya extra thin glue, and once you know it, glued the damn door shut. So I don't know what I can do to get that open. It's it's seeped out, and it's right on the hinge part, and they're both glued together. Passenger door opens and closes just fine. No, it does come off, but it does open and close. So I don't know what I can do with this to try to get it open back up. Basically, this happened on the last kit that I built, but like I said, I was probably 11, 12, 13 years old, something like that, when I built it, and ended up I glued the door shut on it. So I'm thinking about putting a different engine in it. Thinking about using this. I think this is a 302 from the 32 Ford Roadster Highboy kit. It does fit down in there, but I'm gonna have to do some modification. Maybe make my own floor pan to clear for the transmission tunnel. So we'll have to see about that. Wheels and tires. I'm just not feeling the wheels that come with the kit. I think they're a centerline wheel, which I kind of think they're cool. They're a cool looking wheel, but I just don't think they're right for this. This being a fat fendered Ford, I think it needs to have a set of Fat Daddy wheels. So these are Pegasus. I believe they're 23s. That's what I'm gonna try to use on there. I did start to drill them out. Now they do fit, but I do need to remove some of the hub here so they move in further and I can get them underneath the fender. So that's where I'm at for now on this. So later on here today I can work on a little bit more. Try to maybe get this engine fit in, make a little floor pan for it, see how that's going to go. And maybe by this weekend, I'll be able to start to get this thing in some paint. Alright guys, that's all I got on this one. So until the next time, we'll talk to you later.